Let's start.
Draft day dreams, players rise and fall. Every underdog story, we're giving the call. Strategies and highlights, we'll break down it all. With Enforcer on the beat, we're having the ball. So grab your headphones, let's kick it right. Together we'll unravel the Friday night hype. With laughter and insights, we're taking flight. On the Self-Made Podcast, the future is bright. Talking football, all year that's our creed. With every episode, together we lead. Self-Made Podcast, planted like a seed. In the world of the game, we'll always succeed. Join the Self-Made.
Yeah. You son of a bitch. I was going to wear my jersey. Yes, Lord. Welcome to episode 49. We are talking about I see. I'm halfway there. I mean, I got that one. I got Go Blue. 1-0, by the way. 1-0, by the way. We'll talk about that. We do got some new news that I just saw.
Speaking of 1-0, how the fuck we win a game and get knocked down to 15?
Wait, I saw 13.
I saw the early AP polls got us number 15 after we won this week.
Oh no, sir. I'm about to change your mind on that one. AP got us at 13.
I hope so.
I think you're looking at I did see one that had us at 13, and I saw one that had us still at 14. But the AP poll that I got that was just available at 2 o'clock.
Well, it wasn't an impressive win. It was a win, but it wasn't a blowout.
Yeah, I mean, but still get us up there because a lot of things we're about to talk about. Let's just like college. Wow. Breaking news. I gotta say this. I don't know if it is breaking news, but Gabe Davis
just went back to Buffalo.
Right back to Buffalo. Well, on the practice squad. So work your way back up there, brother.
That's a great signing for them.
Yeah, Josh Miller, he know who he is, he know his weaknesses, his strengths. Let's go with that. Oh,
he does great in that offense.
Let's just while we up here, both of us up here, and I hope that same jabroni's watching. So I put a clip. Remember we were talking about Carson Wentz last week? And I said that's not his ring. We were joking, right? So I guess the Eagle fan got sensitive and said we don't know what we're talking about, but he don't know how to proofread his shit because he said I don't know much football. I had to read like 8 times to figure out what he's talking about. Bro was like very upset. and I had to hurt his feelings a little bit, and then he left.
Why you hurt that man's feelings?
Because one, you're typing in a second grade level, you run off sentences, then you don't even know what fucking conference the Eagles playing. You go to the AFC Championship game.
The Eagles was in the AFC Championship
See,
game?
that's why I had to, bro, and yeah. So before y'all come at us and y'all go by the clips, is this clips to help this setup for y'all to go watch the show. Don't take it too emotional. We do got some takes you gonna disagree with, of course, but at least come out knowing your shit and try to say we don't know our shit. That's just wrong. Okay, we are
Shout out to the AFC champs, the Eagles.
Shout out to them. Hope they repeat. Anyway, let's go to college. Here's the actual AP right here. Of course, Ohio State for beating the No One Texas. We're gonna talk about that game in a minute. Penn State at number 2. LSU.
Got us at 15. I told you I ain't like
Oh,
this.
it was. Oh shit. Okay, well, I thought I saw 13. Excuse me. I probably did see 13 somewhere though. Georgia at 4, Miami. Crazy game. I'm gonna tell you more about that game. Why I was so invested in that game. If you as old as me, you should know why. Oregon at number 6. Texas dropped down to number 7. Clemson number 8. Notre Dame number 9. South Carolina number 10. You want me to read the rest of these shits or
Didn't Notre Dame lose?
yes?
What were they ranked last week?
I think
That's what I don't be getting. Why they only dropped to 9?
You know,
Texas, I don't get
tell you
why
when we get.
Texas only dropped to 7. The way they got smoked. Clemson looked
Well,
like shit.
I can't say they got smoked by just losing but they didn't look impressive. Let's put it like that.
Neither both defenses look great.
Yeah.
But them offenses, Jesus.
we got to talk about that. Of course, our lovely blue is 15. Iowa State.
You win and drop down. That's weird, but okay.
I mean,
so if we win this week, they can't drop us down. They got to push us up because the team we playing is ranked 18th.
As Oklahoma, we at Oklahoma too. Man, when the last time Michigan been to Oklahoma?
I don't remember the last time we played them at all.
At all, unless it was a bowl game.
Yeah, like
Jeez.
Regular season.
How about this one? Alabama at 21.
I think we broke them when we beat them in the playoffs.
2 years in a row. 2 years.
And I think we broke Bama. Now Bama ain't a get money school, so they can't go out in the portal and get these superstars and all that. I'm surprised. What's his name? Jeremiah. I'm surprised he stayed there. They ain't got no money.
They're pretty much a name base. We're Alabama.
That's why Saban got up out of there.
But Saban, you know what? Saban already told him, like, listen, he don't like this damn transfer portal or this money shit.
He don't like none of it. But he knew that his school can't afford to compete with the big dogs, so I'm out of here. So now the teams that got the most money are gonna have the best teams. Ohio State spent the most money last year, and they won a ring.
And they better keep on spending. But that
offense looked trash.
Whew. Well, it's the first game that you said last week. Let's talk about it. Ohio State with the victory. We're really not even going to talk about their offense. We're going to really talk
all I'm gonna say, play like that when you play us. See what happens.
Oh God, don't do that. Don't do that. Your defense got to be perfect. That running game looked good, and like I said, it was the first game of the season for Underwood, so he made his. He
had 264.
Yeah, he showed us why he was number one. He only threw one touchdown, but
remember he's a freshman. He's going to get better each week.
He's just gonna say my words before I say it. I appreciate this, man. I appreciate this. I mean, I'm saying the right things. You're gonna say them, but it's not even about Ohio State. What we about to talk about? Nope, nope, nope. We're talking about these numbers right here. Arch Manning, and I need to ask you because you watched the whole game, right? Because I had to come home and watch the highlights and stuff.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so on paper. And this was this his first start, or was this his?
No, he had a couple of starts last year when Ewers got hurt, but it was against trash teams.
17 out of 30, 57% on the field, 170 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, a quarterback rating of 108.6, 10 rushing, 38 yards, you already know the average there. On paper, that's not a bad, but it's him.
He was throwing balls in the dirt. He was overthrowing. He was missing. He was throwing behind. He wasn't using his legs effectively. He was indecisive on running, indecisive on passing. I mean, and for them to only lose by 7 the way he played is astonishing for that defense because he played horrible. They looked like they couldn't run the ball. They was running the ball effectively in parts of the game, but they kept going away from it, trying to get him going. And that wasn't helping.
No. I so for what I've seen, because the one thing I love about the Big Ten Network more than anything, they show not just the good highlights, they show like questionable decisions, all that stuff, blah blah. And what I've seen with him, I think I'm gonna I got this on record. I'm about to give the Buckeyes some defensive credit here because they did some just like.
I'm not really gonna give them the defensive credit because if he had made the throws that he was so far off on, I don't think they would have won this game. He was just looking bad.
Was he
I
nervous?
don't think the defense really made him look bad. I think the defense played great. I think the defense played great. Don't get me wrong, but I think he was just off, completely off.
No. I'm not saying they made him look bad.
Even in the beginning of the game when he came out, he didn't have that swagger look to him. Like, I'm about to go out here and ball and show y'all motherfuckers why they got me in this Heisman race and we ain't even played the game yet. He didn't have that look to him whatsoever. He had a sort of concerned look like, yo, this is my first game. I'm in Ohio State. What the hell am I going to do? He had one of them looks to him.
No Manning have a swag.
Oh, yeah, they all got a little
let's give him that little credit. No Manning at all.
But I thought him out of all of them got a little swag to him. When he's doing his interviews, you could hear a little swag in his voice. You know what I mean? So when he get out there and stink it up the way he did, and they were still in position to tie it up, or
that's
they went for it on 4th down a lot instead of punting or kicking field goals. They went for it a lot. Maybe they would have won if they had kicked some of the field goals because it was a close game the whole game. So who knows what would have happened, but they did not look good. The boy Jeremiah dropped like 3 of the first passes thrown to him to the point where he had to go to the bench and change gloves as if the gloves was making him drop the ball.
Oh, stop, people. Stop with these glove shits. Listen, Texas fans, and I'm only talking to Texas fans because
that was another game I was talking about. But Texas, Texas lost a lot of people to the NFL last year.
That's true.
Everybody is kind of like them, and I don't even understand why everybody thought North Carolina was going to do anything with TCU, just because Belichick was there. So it was a lot of fun though. This was a good week of football. This game in particular was boring as fuck. Right. Like, I was texting back and forth with my brother who's an Ohio State fan, and it was just hard to watch.
Even for now, I was working and I like every stop, I had like at least 8 Buckeye fans. And I was like, what the fuck? But they was bored out their ass. Like they happy they won, of course.
I'm
But
mad at myself because every expert on the planet said to take the under in this game, and I didn't listen to him.
shameful, sir, shameful. But I was about to say before we get to the next college game, that was like one of the most talked about shit this weekend. Texas fans, the last quarterback that came into Columbus for y'all and had his first meaningful start was Colt McCoy.
Listen,
But
nobody
but but
goes to Ohio State and wins but us. That's
but
what
wait,
it is.
but look what I'm putting. Same numbers,
He ain't
damn
do
near,
shit either.
damn the same numbers, and Colt was all right. So don't worry, it's only the first game of the season, and y'all biggest
Well,
competition is coming soon because when conference play can't come, if y'all worry about this, and we don't even know what the fuck going on in SEC this year.
yeah, but you also got to think about it too from this standpoint. Like all this pressure being put on this kid ain't him putting it on himself. It's us. Well, not us in
No.
particular, but the media putting it on him. Like he
Mhm.
never came out and said he wanted to be a Heisman candidate before he even started a real meaningful game.
Right.
They put that on him. Like he never asked to be the number one seed in the whole AP and all that. Y'all put that on him. So when he come out and don't live up to y'all standards, like
But
that's your fault, not his.
this ain't nothing new. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing new, y'all. They always do this shit,
I
especially
wish they would just let the kids come out, play, and then figure out who's the
then see.
best from there,
Yeah.
rather than just jumping out the window. Oh my God, he's going to the Super Bowl next year. Like, yo,
Or
this,
I mean, no disrespect, no disrespect if you do that to the person that played last year and they're there and your expectations
bro,
on there.
if you
But he
look
didn't do
at,
nothing last year to give you this expectation that he's going to be a Heisman hopeful and stuff like that. You just said not that long ago. The shit he did last year was against trash teams.
if you look at, they're always wrong. When you look at what they was talking about going into last season, oh, Ewers and Beck was supposed to be number one, number two, and then Shador Sanders was going to be the number three picks in the NFL draft.
Mm-hmm.
Ewers went in like the sixth round. Beck went back to college because he got 10 million NIL money to play in Miami, which he looked good this weekend.
Yeah.
But he figured he gonna make more money in NIL money than he is in the NFL. So I might as well stay here and get 10 million a year. But if I go to the NFL and I'm a fifth round pick, I'm only gonna make like 800,000.
Right.
So let
Right.
me go ahead and make this 10 million because not everybody ain't gonna be a fifth round pick and get a Nike and a Gatorade deal like Shador. You dig? They gonna just be broke and have that 800,000 and can't buy their mother a new house like they planned on it.
Right.
So before the season start, they always come out with these. Oh, this person's gonna do this person gonna do that, and most of them don't do shit because nobody had Cam Ward on their radar in terms of being who he was last year,
Right.
and then going number one overall. Nobody was talking about that till midway through the season. Then they had him in the Heisman race.
True. 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 I ain't gonna lie.
So all of this, all of that preseason shit, this I'm gonna tell you why this one pissed me off the most.
Please tell me why, because I want
So
to see why I was smiling the most.
I was after the no, I was not happy at any point. And the only reason I was not happy is because I picked 25 teams on one ticket. 24 of them won. And guess who's the one that lost my fucking money? Guess who's the
Bama?
one team ranked number 8 going up against a team that was trash last year? Florida State was trash last year. They
Yes.
not ranked nothing. They was a 13 and a half point favorite.
Mm.
So I'm like, all right, and I took them with the money line. All they had to do was win. They didn't even have to blow them out or nothing. Just win. And these cocksuckers lost.
The way they won.
They
First.
manhandled them the whole game.
Oh.
on both sides of the ball, manhandled them.
Oh my God, that did not look like Bama football at all. They got bullied.
Now this is the game I was talking about, Jeremiah. He was just dropping shit. They throwing it to him, he dropping it. Throwing it to him, they dropping. He was one of the best receivers in college last year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the dude that had one of the big games against Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. And bro, when I say bullied them, I'm not talking about the score. I'm talking about they
was
ran the
pushing
ball
them
on
around.
them.
They was tossing them around. They was doing whatever they wanted to them boys. They
Oh
couldn't do nothing. The quarterback was running on them, trucking people.
They
Like,
averaged 6 yards per play. 6
this
yards
was
per play. That's a
disgusting.
guaranteed first down.
It was absolutely disgusting. I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm like, this is Florida State. What are you doing? All right, they're gonna turn it on in the second half. They came back a little bit in the second half and they was down by 7. Florida State just ran it down their throat. They threw a pass to the right side. Dude was wide open. He took it almost to the house, got them down to like the 3-yard line. It was disgusting. I could not believe what I was watching.
I'm sorry, bro. I know if there's Bama fans watching, go watch this or watch it right now. The reason I'm smiling, just like I smile with the Patriots, just like I'm smiling. It's for many years we watched these teams, especially in Bama. If you're a college football fan, dominate, bully, and they're finally looking mortal. And this was
Because you
crazy.
gotta understand, Saban was the secret sauce.
Yeah.
Saban ain't there, and the NIL took over. So it's
Yeah.
over for regular football. Like you out there, you get the best recruits and all that. They going where the money is, and Alabama ain't it. The Patriots, y'all, they was winning with Brady. Brady was making the Patriots good, not Belichick.
There we go. Bro, you going ahead of schedule. I gotta have to see you the script because we gonna talk
You
like.
brought up the Patriots. These
But
dudes.
bro, it's just weird that when I see not just the score, but I actually had to rewatch the game. This is the game I had to rewatch, not the Ohio State Texas game. This game because I was like you just said, Florida State was straight ass last year.
Horrible.
Just garbage. And they was talking shit since March. Let me put that out there. They've been talking shit since March. And they finally go face Alabama first game. So they were like, all right, y'all hype yourself up. Y'all always your ass whoop, you're gonna hype yourself up. No, they actually believe that shit, came out and did it. And I don't know, can I say surprise Bama or like we said earlier, did Michigan break them? Like officially break them? Because y'all lost to a team that we was not at our best either, but we beat y'all. So what, is this the end of an era for Bama, or this is just a week one?
Yo, on those rankings, who was ahead of us? Who was number 14?
I think Florida State.
Florida, bro.
Let me go
See,
back. Let me
they
go back.
disrespectful as fuck with these rankings.
Yeah, Florida State.
How do you go from not ranked to 14, bro? Like normally when you're not ranked and you beat a team that's ranked, you go to like 25, maybe 21 at the most. How do you go from unranked to 14? And in front of us?
I'm not defending this. Like I said, week 2 go show who they really are.
Who they play next?
I gotta wait. I mean, I can look for it right now, but
I got the list in the room.
But this was not the only upset. But this was the
biggest. This was the biggest upset.
Yeah, this was the biggest. It was the biggest. The Battle of Death Valley, I called it.
I'm not going to say this was an upset, really. This was just 2 ranked teams playing against each other. Like, I don't go for these rankings anymore. These rankings is bullshit.
I call the upset because, one, if you know Brian Kelly's history, especially week 1 history, he's not a good week 1 coach. None of his teams ever look good on week 1. Ever.
You want to know the crazy part, though? The part that would have pissed me off? LSU came out there wearing T-shirts that said LSU 1-0. Like, that's just rude, bro. I'm not losing to you after I see that. I
And
don't care what we got to do.
All right, so college football, love it again. They're in Clemson, who call themselves Death Valley. LSU Stadium is Death Valley. That's why I said this is the battle. It's the cat fight. It's the rematch of a national championship from many years back. But they came into Clemson, number 9, against the number 14 that they considered this was a playoff caliber team in Clemson, and walked in there, and I gotta say survive. That's the right word, survive. It was 17-10. Like, Clemson still had a chance, but it could still a little upset when it comes to Brian Kelly. I'm sorry, Brian Kelly's not a good week 1 coach. No, even when we had a team that was actually good, they look scary in week 1. Like, but they considered the upset.
Hey, should have played better.
Should have. I don't know
what's team that executes the best is gonna win the game every time.
Clemson. No, you're lucky. One thing for sure, y'all lucky is 12 teams to playoffs, because if it was just 4 teams, y'all got a long way to go. Next one, 34-17, Michigan, go blue. What did you like about this game, bro?
I love the running back from that we got. I loved him from last year when we played against Ohio State and he went off. Right. So I'm sure we're gonna have a great run game as usual. I think Underwood's gonna be a beast by the end of the season. This was the get the jitters out game. Now, if we show up next week and go crazy, I'm hoping next week is his coming out party.
I like what I see from him, not from his quarterback, but for everything else. One of those touchdowns that the run, I think it was our second touchdown. He had to keep blocking it. Damn near knocked on his ass, depleted him.
Yeah, he be blocking.
Bro, he damn near depleted him. I was like, I like it. So, I mean, it's scary. Like you said, he threw for 2 of some change. We're back to being balanced.
That's a good thing.
What you think about the defense, though?
I don't think New Mexico should have scored. So I don't like them having. Like I said, I thought this game was going to be a blowout. He's going to go out there, run for 600 yards, throw for 600 yards, smoke their boots.
I ain't sleeping on New Mexico. I think they're a MAC team. I ain't sleeping on no MAC team. Fuck that. Those motherfuckers come to people's house and beat them. So I'm happy we won in the big house. It was a primetime game. I came home just in time for it. And the W there, good win for Michigan. Let's go next week in Lincoln. This game was wild. And I'm going to tell you something, people. I am old enough to remember this. Catholic versus convict. I remember it. And it was in Miami. This time it was in Miami. All the guys was there. Jimmy Johnson was there. Of course, crazy ass Michael Irvin was there. I think some more alumni was there. I think this is the first time it was prime time for Miami versus Notre Dame, and they did not disappoint. Beck played good.
This was a good game.
Bro, Notre Dame did not give up. I'll tell you that right now. It was not going to be no easy win. But a game-winning field goal, I love this game. This is a good game. This is a good game. But any flaws you see, because this is not the same Notre Dame team that went to the national championship.
Yeah, first of all, Notre Dame, to me, they beat themselves. Mm-hmm. They wasn't running the ball. You got 2 amazing running backs, and you're not running the ball. You throwing the ball in the rain with 2 amazing running backs. What's wrong with you?
I told you, everybody think it's pass first, then run. No, man, football, this is man versus man, body on body. Who's the bully out there in the trenches? This is why I love the running game, because you the line against the line, those are the big boys. Those are the guys that really be in the weight room. Like, they in the weight room because they're about to push. Who gonna push who around? And the running back, all you gotta do is follow your hole. Follow it. It's gonna open up.
They out there throwing when they should be running. Take some of the pressure off your young quarterback. That's how you become successful. You play defense and you run the ball effectively.
They want to, I guess, ratings or viewership, whatever the shit is, and they think passing does it. Like, dude, football is football. You gonna get that home run sooner or later. Football, you can run the ball, especially if you running it well. You gonna change the game already for the passing game. To me, I'm that old school. Like, listen, you can run the ball, if you can move the ball 4 to 5 yards each carry, it will set up the play action.
When you
Always,
running the ball, you're imposing your will on the defense.
always, always. I know we sound like old ass coach, but that's what it's always been. That's how it always should be. But whatever. I love this game, but this is the game we gotta talk about right here. It just proved a massive point in so many levels. No, shout out to the Tar Heels for putting hope out there on their first drive, but
I made money on this game. I was live betting this shit. Once I saw it start looking after halftime, I started live betting it. I bet them. I bet they was gonna win by 23. They scored another touchdown. I bet they was gonna win by 28. They scored another touchdown. I was just live betting the shit out of this game.
oh my god.
The money was good. I was taking it.
Listen. I told people this when Tom went to the Bucks, and all right, now we're about to find out who deserved those 6 rings. And still people
TCU
complaining.
TCU was pissed because all week long, they talked about was North Carolina. They never mentioned TSU one time the whole week.
Mm-hmm.
All they talked about was North Carolina. North Carolina, Belichick, his girlfriend is at practice, all types of dumb shit.
They still talking about
Then
his girlfriend.
never talked about TCU. TCU took that shit. Even the coach said it. We took that personal.
And you talk about TCU now, aren't you?
And then TCU, they also had to come out and get the stench off from what Dion did to him. So remember, that was the team. That was Dion's coming out party against TCU,
Yeah, it's like 2 years
and they
ago, right?
smoked 2 years ago. Smoked them week one.
It's not gonna happen again. The crazy thing, when the last time you seen anybody, even for the Patriots, fans walking out in the third quarter?
They gave up 41 straight points,
41 straight points.
unanswered.
Unanswered.
41 straight.
Unanswered. They was walking out. I wouldn't put the video up here, but so the question is now.
And they had all the stars out. Jordan popped up.
Pete Pablo,
Randy Moss.
Pete
Like
Pablo did the rap.
all the North Carolina people showed up. And I know Belichick was pissed because they had balloons and shit at his press conference. You know he don't like nothing like that.
None of that shit. None of that shit. He's not Dion, bro. He's not. So, question is Belichick built for college football? I mean, this is not a good question to ask
The
on the
only
first
reason
week.
the only reason I would say he's built for college football is because he's dealt with paying players already. The bad part is the players that he's paying, they aren't the greatest players that money can buy. Like the greatest players that money can buy are going to different schools. They're not going to North Carolina.
Right.
You
You're
got
not.
Bryce Underwood went to Michigan. You got there's players that are getting paid and they're not coming to North Carolina no matter what North Carolina pays them. They might come because Belichick's there and maybe he can get them in the NFL. Who knows? But even watching that game last night, I'm disappointed in the fact that they had the kid that started the game at quarterback for North Carolina as their starter compared to the backup Johnson, because the backup Johnson came in after the first kid got hurt and was slinging it. And he was the starter last year, but he ended up I think he broke his leg last year.
Oh.
So he had a real bad leg injury last year. He said it felt like his leg was just dangling. So
you think he probably be the starter next week?
most likely, because the other kid looked like he was really banged up.
Mm.
But First of all, I couldn't tell you the last time I thought for 1 second that Bill Belichick was a good talent evaluator. I couldn't tell you the last time I thought that because he's horrible. Like all these years, you still can't pick a good receiver.
No,
Like you had to actually go out there and pay Randy Moss. Like you never picked a good receiver in the draft since you've been born.
because he is such a defensive mind coach.
Yeah, but he doesn't trust the right people to make the right decisions. He wants to be the GM. I think he'll fit in college only because he has total control.
Mm,
So he ain't going nowhere. He has total control. He can do whatever he wants. He can bring in who he wants.
he
I
going
just
somewhere
don't
he
think.
gonna
I
win.
mean, think about it. Has he ever won anywhere without Brady?
As a head coach, no,
As a head coach, hell no.
no, no.
He need to go somewhere and be a defensive coordinator. He'll be amazing
Man,
at that.
yeah, you won rings as a defense coordinator. I know.
He'll be
With
amazing
us.
at that.
Yeah,
It's a lot of coaches that are amazing coordinators, but they suck at head coach.
and before anybody say anything, because I know I will clip this. Listen, he ain't saying but we know many of coordinators that became head coaches and they was terrible at it. But when they went back to coordinating, they was genius again.
You know who's the most amazing out of all of them? I think is North Turner. North
Yes,
Turner is one of the best offensive coordinators I've ever
yes,
seen in my life.
yes.
But as a head
Head
coach, he
coach.
ain't that. He'll get you to the playoffs, and that's all he can do. Marvin Lewis,
Mm.
it's a bunch of them out there
But
that even my boy, Vic Fangio. He'll win you a ring on defense, but as a Josh McDaniels, one of the worst head coaches in history. But as an offensive coordinator, he could get you to the promised land.
that's like, dare I say his name because
I
he's
never understood why they thought UNC had a chance in this game to begin with. I don't know why the spread was so close. They're not. UNC hasn't, even when they had Drake May and all these other quarterbacks, they was not like that.
no. But I mean, it's. I guess they thought they thought the Belichick magic, but like you said,
Bro,
Belichick
they
magic had
they
Tom Brady there.
they
So
had them. They had UNC on a Monday night football game, bro.
you
The
made us
only
now.
reason they did that is because of Belichick.
Belichick.
Monday night football.
We never hold on. First of all, you never saw University of North Carolina (UNC) on a primetime game unless they made it to
This
the ACC
big,
championship game.
a primetime game this big. You
This big.
crazy?
No, we're not doing that.
Not never.
We are officially done with college. Let's get to some NFL news. We get ready for week 1 kickoff this Thursday, and we are finished with the top 100. And look who made it to number 1. Saquon motherfucking Barkley.
He deserves it
No
from
doubt.
last
There was
year.
no doubt. Honestly.
Damn, Josh Allen number 3 after winning MVP. But this is what I'm saying. This year Lamar had better numbers than Josh. And last year Josh had better numbers than Lamar. That's why I can't take this voting shit serious. Because Josh was better than Lamar last year and Lamar won it. And this year Lamar was better than Josh and Josh won it. But in all actuality, Joe was better than all of them. And then Baker was number 2.
And listen, look at the list, bro. It's crazy because you got Joe and Chase up there, 4 and 6. Of course, Patrick's gonna be top 10 as long as he still plays how he play. Derrick Henry number 7, Myles Garrett number 8, Justin Jefferson number 9, and Pat Surtain the second number
He
10.
won defensive rookie of the He won defensive player of the year. That's why they got him up there. But like I said, it should have been Hendrickson.
Mm-hmm.
Hendrickson should have won Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, you got 17 and a half sacks, and there's nobody else on the defense that they need to focus on. And you still got 17 and a half sacks. Like,
Right.
Shatan just got to shut down one side of the field. I
Shatan
mean,
shut
it's
down.
not that easy, but I think Hendrickson had more of an effect on the games
He
than
won.
Shatan. I think Hendrickson couldn't win it because he was on a horrible defense,
I
but
was,
he played amazing.
I was about to say I think Sertan won it because of the, like you said, shut down one side, and also his team was the playoffs.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I don't like the way they do it. Like Joe Burrow should have won MVP last year. He had the best season out of all the quarterbacks, better than Lamar, better than Josh. And it's not a team award, it's an individual award. So it
So,
shouldn't matter if your team is bad, if you playing amazing. But I think they looking at it as, well, your team is bad, so you had to throw a lot.
but it's called most valuable player.
That's what I'm saying.
You take Joe out there,
They're horrible.
they're horrible.
Even with
You
Chase,
got
even with Higgins.
you got Chase and Higgins, the quarterback that throwing to him, guys put it in the right spot like Burrow do. I mean, it's self-explanatory, but I get what you're
Now,
saying.
don't get me wrong. The Bills would be probably a 2-win team without Josh Allen, especially with that receiving core. So I can understand why I'm not saying he shouldn't have won. I'm just saying Joe had better numbers. I think with Josh's team, who the fuck is Shakir? Keon Coleman, a rookie. Like, who is he? Who are these people he's throwing to? And he's winning these games. So I think Josh deserved it because of what was around him, especially. And Saquon definitely deserved to be number one. I'd be pissed if somebody else was number one over Saquon after last year.
Here's why I put this picture up. Look at his rank at last year.
Jesus. But he was and he wasn't hurt last year.
No, that is the largest deficit from 1 year to the next.
Yeah, that's insanity.
86-1. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, he definitely deserved it. 2,000 yards. Should have broke the fucking record.
I'd have broke it. Fuck
I don't give
you.
I said this shit last year. I think you was on the show when I said it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's against the Giants. You should have broke that fucking record. I get it. Rest, you don't know what's gonna happen, but again, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Man, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what's gonna happen. I'm breaking that record, then I'll come out the game.
I know this year if you get the opportunity this year, we probably won't.
And I think the Giants defense would have let him break the record because first of all, you're not playing for nothing. Second of all, nobody's gonna care who he broke the record against. They just care about the record itself. So nobody's gonna remember it was y'all he broke it on.
Fuck that, I would.
Because shit, if I was him, I'd have broke my personal record, my personal record against them when he played them that first game.
Yeah.
When the coach asked him if he wanted to come out or not, I'd have stayed in there and ran it down their damn throat. And at the end of the game, I'd have said, "This is for you, Joe."
I respected him. I've been a fan of his. We're Michigan fans, but I watched this dude in Penn State. This dude was also in Penn State. You say you know him straight, his family personally.
He's a problem. He's always been a problem.
He's a problem. He's the closest thing, and I dare say the closest thing to Barry Sanders I have ever seen since Barry retired. Barry retired.
White chocolate Christian McCaffrey's
Christian. No. Barry never caught a football like Christian McCaffrey. No.
Oh, you're right.
No.
Now, I'm just talking about the moves and how fluid. But you're right. I'd say Saquon. Yeah, Saquon and Christian are just like my two favorite running backs in a very long. They probably my two favorites since Barry.
I don't know what with Christian. I don't know who I could compare him to. I could compare him to maybe Marshall Faulk.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be a good comparison
too. So
yeah, that would be a good comparison because they caught a lot of balls,
bro.
Once they get in that open field, the only thing with Christian, he be pulling you with him. He got some. He's strong. Him and Saquon.
This is why I tell people I remember when his father played. He played with us. He played with
I
y'all.
ain't I ain't gonna hold you though. A close third, that boy Jameer Gibbs.
Oh,
Oh my
on Knuckles.
gosh, from the Lions.
Knuckles.
Yeah, he been that boy's a
Yeah,
problem. You
yeah,
get the ball in his hand, y'all better pray he don't get in that open field.
yeah.
But I knew that from when he was in Alabama. I watched his first game with Alabama and was shocked. Like, who is this fast motherfucker? God damn.
But he's
And
fast,
he
but he
wasn't
got to
even
know
the
the game.
main, he wasn't even the main back.
Right. That's
Like he was like a third, he was like the receiving back on third downs. Like they gave him the ball and he just took off. So he earned his playing time in Bama. That's
man.
why everybody was bugging, like, why y'all taking the running back so early? And now you see why they took him so early. Because they
And
were like,
with
you
that,
already got Montgomery. What are you taking a running back for? That's not your top need.
and with that coach,
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it ain't about your top need.
it's
It's
about what
about what they can bring to the team.
exactly. So we're shout congratulations once again to Saquon. Hopefully you could break this Madden curse, but it is what it is. Let's get to it. We
Oh
had
man, it's
so
so much to unfold with this shit,
it's and bro, we about to
with
break it down
this shit
because
show.
it started with me because you texted me I was at work. You called me and I couldn't answer, and you texted me. I was like, I stopped the truck, like, what? Like,
Y'all heard that, everybody? He was ignoring me when I was calling him with breaking news. He
he
sent me
called.
the voicemail, everybody.
I did not see the voicemail. I texted you I was at work, but I was like, what the fuck? And then I had to hear what was the trade. So trade was this:
All
the
right,
Packers received this man 4 year. What is that his regular contract? 4 year contract, or they gave him a
I
new contract?
guess. Nah, that's a regular con. I don't think they gave him a new one.
Okay,
But
so 4 year.
let me start off by saying this. You silly motherfuckers better be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. You come out and ask for a trade. They give you a trade, and your dumbass is talking about, I never thought they would trade me. So why'd you request one, stupid? You
Oh,
requested a trade, and they granted you a trade, and now you surprised that you got traded.
oh,
I told you, yo, what did I tell you? I would trade his one trick pony ass because all he's good at is rushing the passer. So now and the fun part about this whole thing is all these dumbass analysts that's jumping out the window talking about, yo, I think the Packers are like right behind the Eagles now. They're the second best team in the NFC now because you got Micah Parsons. So you mean to tell me 12 sacks or 13 and a half? I'm sorry. 13 and a half sacks is going to put y'all in the Super Bowl. That's what you telling me. Fuck the fact that y'all can't stop the run before y'all couldn't stop the run before you got him. You gave away probably one of your best run defenders in Kenny Clark. So now you got a pass rush. You made your middle weaker, made your outside stronger. So if people just run up the middle, what exactly are you gonna do to stop it? You
okay.
have undersized linebackers, which I like Quay, whatever his name is. I like him, and I like a few other things.
Oh,
But
hold on. So this is the Cowboy brass aligned on this trade. Pretty much, it was uh unanimous.
it was unanimous. They all wanted him gone.
They all wanted him.
And now everybody coming out talking about how they didn't like him doing the podcast. They didn't like him in the locker room.
Oh,
Like everybody coming out talking about it now, but y'all was being pussy when he was there and never said nothing.
well, hold on, bro. I gotta say this because I was getting
Jerry
villainized.
sending shots.
I was
Jerry
getting
sending shots.
wait. I was getting villainized when I said this shit last year about him doing the podcast during the football season.
First of all, when did people start doing shit like that? During the football season? We talked about this on the show. doing
College.
podcasts during the season, doing podcasts with rivalries during the season.
Him and Slade, right?
Yeah, like what are you doing out here?
Oh wait, there's more. There's more. This is how the defense look. We were talking about the defense. This is your second ranked defense. You said the second best defense in the NFC, right?
No, they said they're gonna be the second best team in the NFC. Not even defense, the second best team. They got first of all, they got them favorites to beat the Lions in week 1. 2.5 point favorites to beat the Lions.
Ooh.
In what category are they better than the Lions? I'm not taking Jordan Love over Jared Goff. I think that's a wash. I think they're both very solid quarterbacks. So you're going to wash that out. I'm not taking the run game of the Packers over the run game of the Lions because you got Montgomery and Gibbs back there. So they're better at the run game. Offensive lines, I give the Lions the benefit of the doubt for offensive line personally. Um, on the defensive side, I don't think either side has a good defense in my opinion because the Packers don't have a good secondary.
I think
Outside of
Xavier.
McKinney,
Yeah.
I don't think they have a good secondary. They got Valentine, they got a rookie Bo Melton. Like I don't like their secondary. So you don't have an experienced or a good secondary, and you have an okay linebacking core who can't stop the run. You got a front four that can't stop the run. And you couldn't stop it when you had homeboy. So now you done sent your best run stopper to the other team. Yo, week 4 is gonna be amazing when they go to Dallas.
You are ahead of schedule. There you
Week
go.
4 is gonna be so amazing when they go to
Sunday
Dallas.
night football in Dallas. He makes his return with Packer colors. Oh, by the way, his
I
new
kind of
number
want
is
to
number
go.
1. They gave him the number 1. So if Dak is healthy, I hope he's not hurt. I hope he's healthy, and this is gonna be interesting.
I wasn't even finished with the comparison. Wide receiver.
Oh God.
You got you got St. Brown, who's a top 5 receiver in the league, compared to who? Who's their best receiver over there? Then
The Packers.
you got at tight end. I like the Lions tight end better than the Packers.
I don't even know who the Packers wide receiver.
That's what they got, the rookie that they just drafted, Golden, and they only drafted him because he had a good he had a fast speed at the combine. He didn't do shit at Texas. He didn't have no 1,000-yard season, no 10 touchdown season, and no shit like that. He had a great combine, and they pushed him up the draft, just like Xavier Worthy did last year. Had a great combine and pushed him up the draft, but he didn't have no great season to make him a first round pick. So they got Golden, this is the first time they've taken a receiver in the first round in so many years. Then you got Romeo Dobbs, you got Christian Watson, who's gonna be on the pup list to start the season because didn't he tear his ACL or some shit? And there was another young boy that they got over there. But this one's Jaden Reed. So you got a bunch of young dudes who are all pretty much number 2 and number 3 receivers. You have no number 1 receiver. You don't have no Devontae Adams or nobody like that no more. You got a bunch of regular dudes that just run routes. You don't have nobody that's going to take over a game. They best play on offense to me is the damn running back Jacobs.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is in Detroit or Green Bay?
And Green Bay. Detroit, you know they're gonna give the ball to Amon St. Brown when the game's on the line. Laporta at tight end. Yeah, I mean, you know they could get the ball to Gibbs. I don't understand why they got the Packers ahead of them.
They had to find out.
They about to fuck around and find out.
Give this man some money. He got
well deserved. He's been balling since he got drafted.
Well deserved.
He came out of Notre Dame ready to play.
$100 million.
He came out of Notre Dame ready to play. And that's the other thing I wanted to talk about with that last one. This is the stupidest shit ever. First, all right. So if you're gonna make someone the highest paid player, make them a highest paid player by maybe 1 million, 2 million tops. Stop with this jumping this shit and going 6 million more than the next player, 7 million more. All you doing is killing the cap for the next team that got to sign somebody. Now you done paid him 47 million a year when the closest person was making 41.
I think that's it. I think that's the petty shit right there. Because then when you do that, they can't get that key, that one player away person that will get to the next level type shit. They're like, all right, we gonna pay this person so they can afford to get that piece that they need to get to the next level. I mean, I guess I'm just guessing here. I'm talking my
It's
shit right
dumb. They should have
here.
just
It is.
paid him 43 million, made him the highest paid player, and been happy with life. They want to pay him 47. So now the next person that wants to get paid is going to get 48, 49, maybe even 50.
Oof, that shit sounds.
They're overpaying these dudes, and you doing that, you paying 47 million a year for 13 and a half sacks. No defensive player of the year awards. You can't get over 13 and a half sacks. That's barely making,
Gotcha.
like, there's nothing attractive about it. Yes, he gets a bunch of pressures. Okay, cool. Then what? He's a one-trick pony.
Yeah, well,
I would just run the ball. If I don't understand what these offensive coordinators be doing, run the ball at his side every game. He can't stop the run. He's a little dude. Toss him.
We're talking about Parsons, by the way. We're not talking about Hamilton.
Nah, Hamilton a big dude. You ain't tossing Hamilton.
Someone else that got some money. We gonna stay in Cowboy land.
I
Land.
think this one was just to rub it in his face that they traded him and then paid somebody else on the defense.
Mm.
Because they could have paid Bland anytime. They could have been paid Bland. And
Jerry
Bland
doing
is
everything.
Bland. Okay, so I like what Bland did the year he won Defensive Player of the Year, but the following year he was getting toasted,
So
and the year before that he wasn't great. So you really just paid him 92 million for 1 year's work.
I do got a question. Now that we're off Parsons and we talk about this dude getting this money, the game is on Thursday in Philly. How is this defense going to look against, or how? What do you think the outcome of this defense for the Cowboys going to
I
be on
think
Thursday?
I think whatever was gonna happen whether Parsons was there or not. Because if you pay attention to Parsons, he doesn't do good in big games against the better offensive lines. He gets his numbers when he plays teams like the Bengals who have no O line, or teams that are trash on the O line. He doesn't really do. He played against the Niners 2 times. He has 0 sacks, 0 pressures because you're going against Trent Williams. So when he goes against the better offensive lineman, he doesn't have the same production. Like, you can't be the highest paid player in the league and you have a game where you have 0 stats.
Oh yeah.
You can't be that and have that. So I understand why Jerry didn't want to pay him. Jerry, I've been saying it the whole time. He's not as good as he's not top of the line money. I'm not paying him that. But the Packers was fiending to do something for some reason. So they jumped out the window trying to make the splash and make it look like they going for it. But the Packers got to realize Jordan Love isn't that good. He's okay. He's just not a great quarterback. I don't know if he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback, but I don't. The thing that I'm worried about with this game, everybody and their mothers putting all their money on the Eagles. That is the perfect time for Vegas to push that button and the Cowboys go out there and still won week one. And then they can blame it on the fact that it's just week one.
Mhm.
It's just week one. Because remember, the Packers ain't that good. They took the Eagles down to the wire last year in game one, in that first game.
Yeah.
They went down to the wire last year in that game in Brazil.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So, and Dak actually either has a 500 or he has a winning record against the Eagles when he plays them.
He got a winning record against everybody in the division.
That's what I'm saying. So you got a healthy Dak. Who's the And the Eagles' weakness in my mind is their secondary
Now,
because you got rid of Slay, you got rid of Bradbury, you got rid of a few people in the secondary. You bought in, you got a Dory Jackson or the kid Ringo or Mingo starting.
wait, who was that corner last year that took Slade's spot?
That was the young boy Mitchell.
Okay, so they still got him,
They
but
got him, and I think the Cooper DeJean kid, I think they got him at safety. I don't think he's playing corner. I think they got him at safety. So you got one side of your secondary that's going to be vulnerable,
mhm.
and now the Cowboys actually got two receivers. So
Who,
you're most likely going to have Mitchell on CD Lamb, and honestly, I don't think Mitchell can stop CD Lamb because Mitchell, when they played against the Washington, he was getting smoked. My young boy, Scary Terry, scared the shit out of him.
oh,
He was
oh, oh,
getting smoked.
we got corrected on Twitter, bro.
What's up?
You said Scary Terry was 31. He's 29. We got we got
I thought he was 31.
no sir. He's 21. Shout out
That's even worse that they didn't want to pay him. Somebody on one of them shows said he was 31.
bro.
I didn't think he was that old either, but I heard it more than once. So somebody else was wrong first, and then I followed suit.
Right, we was like, I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, champ. I looked at it. Holy shit, he is 29.
Hey, I take it.
Damn.
That makes it even worse that they was playing around with paying him.
Yeah.
But I think what's gonna happen in this game, you're gonna have Bland being on Smith. You're gonna have Diggs on AJ, and then whatever happens after that happens.
It's gonna be interesting. Let's watch this shit. Another person got oh, he's wait. He said, I got a comment. What's going on? What's going on? Hefe. He said, aren't they rotating Turpin in the wide receiver crew? I think so.
Yeah, Turpin.
He would be
Is
the
it
third
Turpin?
receiver,
Yeah,
right?
Turpin's number 3.
Yeah,
Turpin's their number 3 receiver.
so he's a slot guy. So
I'm trying to understand why they didn't go after nobody else. Like, I'm glad you got the boy, but I just knew they was gonna stack the deck and go get Amari Cooper. I just knew that was gonna come down the pipe because Amari Cooper didn't sign for that much, and he went to Vegas. I just knew. But remember, Jerry takes shit personal. He don't give a fuck about business when personal shit happens. So Amari Cooper ain't want to get that shot. He didn't want to go get the COVID shot, and Jerry done came out and told the world, if anybody on my team don't go get it, they out of here. And he meant that shit.
yeah, he was out of there.
But he was stupid because all these receivers was going for first, second, and third round picks. You shipped him for a fifth round pick to one of the worst teams, trying to show him that he ain't have no value.
Shit.
That was stupid. You hurting yourself, not him.
How you feel about this dude getting
Nobody cares.
I say, what was it, 2-year extension?
This is his first time being a starter. Like, nobody cares about a third down back getting an extension. He's a hell of a receiver. I love that part, I'll be making money taking him for catches.
All right, congratulations, though.
Good job.
What's up with this?
Yo, bro, he has to leave, bro. They just announced the captains of the team and they stripped him of being a captain.
Oh, whoa. I just heard about this one. Yeah. How does everyone feel about Michael's injury being exposed after the trade?
No, Michael, they been said he had a back injury. We just didn't know the extent of the back injury. And honestly, I think they full of shit. I think they put that out there to try to make it seem like he wasn't just sitting out for the contract. I don't believe ain't shit wrong with his back. He gonna get put on his back this weekend. on Thursday, I mean, he gonna get put on his back. That's about it.
Oh no.
Oh, when do they play? This weekend. Yeah, this weekend. He gonna get put on his back. That's about it.
Yeah, they gonna run all over you over there. We're not wishing for it, but it'd be good entertainment. So you said this dude got to go, but
he gotta go, bro. Every time somebody talks about the Dolphins, this is who they talking about right now, and there's nothing positive. Yo, bro, how long The season ended for them in January. Why are we still talking about them having to make up? How many months later? If y'all ain't made up yet, you not gonna make up. It's like you cheat on your girl and she keep bringing it up every time y'all see each other. She bring it up again, even though she said she forgave you.
Yeah, done deal.
She ain't forgetting that. She gonna keep talking about it. So you might as well find something else to do, homie. He's gonna have to find something else to do.
You got to
He's
find
a
somewhere else
he's a
to go.
negative. They brought him in there to help Tua. He's not helping Tua at the point because Tua don't even talk to him. They not friends no more. He ain't out there lying, saying Tua's a good quarterback and that's his guy. So now Tua don't love him no more. So now if Tua don't love him, and then think about it. In the next 2 years, you got him that's coming up. You got Waddle coming up. You gonna be losing a bunch of parts, or you're gonna have to figure out what you keeping and what you letting go.
Mm. So
A Shane will need a deal. Like it's a lot of shit you're gonna have to figure out soon.
we talked. I think we did talk about what would be a good place for him to go, but like, dude, you act like you're getting younger.
If I'm Green Bay, I would trade for him and
Ooh,
let him be my number one. I don't know how much money they got now that they extended Parsons though.
Green Bay.
Because of the only reason I say that is because of the offense. It's the same offense
he said
because
Tua.
Green Bay runs our offense.
He said Tua can't walk a straight line. Still, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Without Tyreek and Waddle is the whole team. Is the whole team basically?
Mm. No, yeah, yeah. I mean, it was a time I think the Dolphins had a good running game.
They got a great running back now, and a shame, but he can't stay healthy. Like right now, he's fighting off a calf, but they said he'll be ready for this week.
Ooh,
He caught a calf injury in practice like 2 weeks ago, but they said he'll be ready for Sunday.
oh, I want to see this. And why? Why are we still talking about
I
this guy?
mean, if I was him, I would do it just to show people I still got it. But I think he's rich and doesn't need to do it.
I, bro, I'm about to. He don't need to freaking
He got 100 million from Nike to do one commercial.
one
He
one
don't
commercial.
need to. He don't need. He got a settlement from the NFL, which nobody knows the amount, and he got 100 million from Nike to do one commercial. What you don't need the NFL, bro. Just chill, make your bread, get your hoes, do your thing.
I was just surprised that when I saw that, I was like, why are we still talking about Kaepernick?
I don't know.
Maybe Cincy for Hill at a pay cut. You
Nah. So I don't see Miami trading them to the AFC if they do trade them. They
definitely
want to
not.
trade. They gonna send them to the NFC. And if I'm Miami, I send them to a team like the Panthers or somebody that got plenty of cap space and ain't got a chance in hell of winning nothing.
Yeah, that's one. Panthers. I definitely don't see. I definitely don't see him in Cincinnati.
He
I mean,
ain't got no. He don't have no trade clause. He gonna go where he told to go. He gonna be a good hoe and go where he's told.
that's right. God damn it. Yeah. Let's go to the last one. We about to get ready for the kickoff season, and we going by divisions. Who
The
who
the
gonna lead the North?
Ravens. The Ravens.
The
We
Ravens.
don't even have to talk about this. They got the best team in the North. They got the second best quarterback in the North. They got the all around best team in the North.
They got the best running
They,
back in the North.
I'd say they probably have the best O line in the North. They got the best running back,
Ooh,
second best quarterback. Our defense is tough between them, and right now the Steelers is kind of older now on defense.
yeah.
So I'd say it's between them and the Browns when it comes to who have the best defense.
Ooh. All right. All right.
But I like the
I
Ravens.
might have to agree with you on that because, like we said earlier, Nothing changed in the Bengals defense. They put all that money on those two receivers. The Steelers, all y'all live by is making sure Tomlin don't have a losing record, and the Browns is the Browns. So that's an easy choice. Um,
Crazy part, I think if the Browns got quarterback right, I think they would actually be competing for something, not a ring, but at least a wild card spot. Cause remember, they went to the wild card year before last with the same team and maybe four different quarterbacks. So the coach is good, and
so Joe
they got some pretty good personnel over there in terms of both sides of the ball. I don't know for this one. For
Flacco.
me, like I mean, everything looks good on paper.
All right,
Everything looks good on paper.
all right.
For me, I like the Vikings to win this division.
Again, I'll quote myself if I say again because they came close last year.
Yeah.
But ooh,
I think Detroit takes us a minor step back because you can't just lose both offensive and defensive coordinators and not take a step back.
yeah,
And then you lost your center who's an all pro center. Like stuff like that affects your team.
it didn't
You
look good in
know,
the preseason either.
so and then you got two rookies calling the plays on both sides of the ball. They was a part of the team, but they've never done it before. Like, look how bad the Niners defense was last year because you promoted some special coordinator, some dude that never called no defense before in his life. You promoted him because he's been on the staff. That shit was a super failure.
Mm.
We never had a bad defense. Even if we was losing, we ain't had no bad defense. But
Ah,
for me, it's a toss up really between the Vikings and Lions.
I'm sure I never thought I'd say this, but I think I'm going for the Lions to go back to back.
I'm with you. I don't see. I like the Lions, and like I said, I just like the additions that the Vikings made in the offseason.
Right.
They shored up the offensive line big time, and they shored up like the Colts had one of the best offensive lines in football. They got two of their offensive linemen. So I like the additions they made on both sides of the ball. They added two Pro Bowlers at D tackle.
Man. All right. I mean, Vikings. Well, the Vikings surprised us last year. I ain't gonna say surprised us this year, but they, like you said, the additions that they got this year just probably improved their team a little bit from last year. Especially this is JJ's first
Yeah,
official
that's
season.
really the only thing people are waiting on to see what JJ's gonna do.
Right. We are leaving the north and going to the south.
Not even a
AFC South.
question. Not even a
I know. I
question.
already know. I already know what you're gonna say. Yeah, I'm gonna be with
Houston,
you on that one.
Houston's gonna probably be a top three team in the AFC. Top four.
Ooh.
It's gonna be the Chiefs, the Ravens, Bills, and Houston. Not in that order.
I definitely. Houston definitely wins this division. I don't see nothing changing. The Texans are on the Titans are not there. They're not going to be there for probably next year. I'm not saying Cam not going to show up, but you got to still put something around him. The Colts, eh. I didn't see Jonathan Taylor this year. How he looked, and then you got the Jaguars.
Think the Jaguars will be improved on offense just because of the head coach. Because look what he did with Baker last year. So I think they'll be improved on offense, but they still don't have a good enough defense to compete
Defense.
with the AFC.
So
And the Texans are good on both sides of the ball.
especially running, they got Chubbs. They
And
got
that's their backup.
right. Chubb's the backup. Damn. NFC South. Here we go. This should be
Bucks.
interesting. You said
No, it
Bucks?
ain't. Bucks.
Bucks?
Bucks.
Ugh. Well, they won the division 4 straight years.
Number 5.
Number 5?
This will be number 5. The Falcons have no defense.
Wait, bro, you got my wife over here like, damn.
The Falcons have no defense, bro. Like who
well,
they gonna put out there to stop anybody?
well, we do know who's gonna be the bottom of this division, which is the Saints.
The Saints are gonna be the bottom of the NFL. Forget
Damn.
the division. Forget the division. They will not win a game this year unless it's a Week 17 game and the other team has rested all of their starters.
Ooh. So, all right, you said Bucks. I had nothing against the Bucks because like the Saints, the Panthers still, I don't know what's going on with them. The Falcons is always that team you talk about that looks good, but
They talk about them the last 3 years. They keep bringing up, oh, the Falcons gonna go. Last year, these assholes had them going to the Super Bowl.
that's a bullshit. Because Kirk Cousins threw for 500 yards on Thursday night.
Come on, bro.
Stop the bullshit. Stop it. Stop. Stop. We're going to the West. I know who you're going to say. All right.
Oh yeah, you know I'm going Chiefs all day.
Chiefs. But this is going to be, all the divisions we said so far, this is going to be one of the interesting divisions, though.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, let's see.
I think the Chiefs and the Cardinals are going to be interesting. I'm not as sold on Denver as everyone else is.
You said the Chiefs and who?
I mean, Chiefs and Chargers. I'm not as sold on Denver as everybody else is. I gotta see it.
I'm not saying Denver might put up a fight, but they're not going to win that division. But it's going to be interesting. Like, for me, I think the Chargers is going to make some noise.
Chargers, just because they head coach is always going to be in the playoffs.
Who got it better than them? That's the hard bar chant right there. So then you got the Broncos. Their defense is still.
Their defense should be good. You added Hufanga, you added Greenlaw. It just depends on how healthy they are. If they stay healthy, their defense is going to be serious.
The offense is going to be all right. It's not going to be.
Watch the Cowboys. Watch the Cowboys go sign Clowney. They need a pass rusher.
They better sign today. Well, how do you think the Raiders are going to do? You think the Raiders are going to be over 500?
Trash.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 6 or 7 wins.
Sorry, Pete. We did this last week. I don't know why I asked you that. We did this last week. Let's go to your division. Dun, 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 NFC West. Y'all better win it. Y'all better win it.
Bang.
Y'all better. I don't know how many times you said this since we've got the fucking schedule that the 49ers had the easiest fucking schedule.
You keep saying that. We ain't got no.
You said it too. Don't give me that. But I do got you also saying that this is 6 wins guaranteed right here.
Yeah, because when we're healthy, we usually sweep them. And for the most, we're healthy enough. We usually sweep them. Cardinals, the Seahawks, they usually never get a win against us. We once in a while will split with the Rams, but for the most part, like 6 years straight, we swept the Rams. And then the year that they won the Super Bowl, we split with them that year and they beat us in the playoffs. But for the most part, Shanahan doesn't lose to his disciples.
You made him sound like fucking
Yeah, like Belichick. Belichick wasn't losing to the people that he coached. Shanahan the same way. LaFleur, look how many times we done beat the Packers. Ooh. The Rams, he was smoking McVay. That was his little homie for mad long. Ooh. Like, he just McDaniel, look how we smoked Miami. Shit, that was Brock Purdy's come-out game when Garoppolo got hurt. He came out and spanked Miami.
Yeah. And the Bucks.
Bucks too. Tom Brady said, I did not know who this guy was until that game. He said, who is this guy? He's carving our defense up.
You don't see that anybody, I see maybe the Rams
I
Could be
think
the second team.
the Rams can win the division. They just don't have as easy a schedule, and the person that's hurt on their team is their quarterback has a back problem, and their best receiver has a knee problem.
Mm.
They got to keep those two healthy for them to have a successful year. And teams aren't like last year. Teams were sleeping on them. Like they had them winning like 6 games. Team people ain't sleeping on the Rams this year.
Oh no.
They're gonna be a surprise. Like they're not a surprise to anybody. Last year they was a surprise.
Mm.
And
Let's
then
go.
last year the Cardinals was horrible, so that's 2 wins. The Niners was banged up, that was 2 wins. And then the Seahawks was trash, that was 2 wins. So kind of like last year, we're the Rams this year. Everybody is sleeping on us because they think, okay, they had a bad year last year. It's gonna be the same this year. Everybody's not hurt this year. McCaffrey has never had a bad game against any of those 3 teams. He usually gets like damn near 200 yards against them.
Especially Seattle.
So if you run the ball and play defense, and Bosa loves playing against that O line, he's always on Geno Smith's back.
Oh. Wait. Well,
And
Geno.
even last year when we sucked, no, you know what I mean though.
Oh yeah.
Even last year when we sucked, we almost beat them in both those games. Like they had to come back in the fourth quarter. It wasn't even like they was out there smacking us. They had to come back in both those games to beat us. And that was when we ain't have nobody, no IU, no. I don't even think Debo played that game. He was hurt too.
They played that you in.
We on them.
And we going to the
We
East.
ain't even gonna talk about this. This
This should be
Buffalo.
easy.
Buffalo owns. I think Buffalo's gonna own them until Josh leaves.
The same way Tom Brady was.
Exactly.
You probably had a hiccup here and there, but yeah, I don't see nobody else. I don't see nobody else on this division that's gonna take it from the Bills. But who do you think will be the next playoff team if there is one? I don't even see that.
In this division,
I don't even see that. To be honest,
yeah, I'm not sold on Miami. Patriots got to show me. I think the Patriots made some solid moves in the offseason. I love Vrabel, but I think they're at least a year away. And the Jets, you just ain't got no quarterback. You got all running backs. You got a running back playing quarterback. You got a running back playing running back. So until they get a quarterback, I don't know. And remember that Martinez kid I told you I love?
yeah.
They cut him and we signed him to the practice squad.
Damn it,
I thought they would have kept him.
This is, as a Giant fan, I know I'm going to say my team, but it's still going to be a tough one because Eagles is defending champions. Those damn Commanders. You can't. Was they slept on last year?
They were slept on last year, but
and we can't. As much as we don't like it, we cannot not put Cowboys in the conversation.
All right, so you're probably going to be shocked by my answer, but I might take the Cowboys to win the division.
Why would we shocked on that?
only because the Cowboys are healthy. The Cowboys are going to be last year's Bengals with a better secondary. The Cowboys are going to throw a lot. You got a wide receiver that's in his contract year, so you know Pickens got to snap and go off. You got a tight end that I think Ferguson just got an extension. You got CeeDee Lamb who's hungry and ready to play. He was hurt last year, in the beginning of the season because he had that holdout. That's the other thing about Parsons. Them holdouts is undefeated for injuries. Holdouts are undefeated.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I always say this, you especially and not just the holdouts, but people that actually get that fucking pay. For some reason, it's almost close to Matt and Curse to me.
You
Every
gotta
time
think.
someone get that big pay, they
You
get
got.
hurt.
You gotta think about it though. When you're trying to get paid, you'll play through some shit so you can make sure you get paid. But when you already got paid, you're less inclined to. You don't care about wins and losses as much when you already got the contract. When you don't have the contract and you're trying to earn it, and that's that last year. Fuck that low ankle sprain. I'm playing on Sunday, coach, because you're trying to get that bag. But if you already got that bag, you're not jumping out the window. Like it's like dating. You dating a female in a lot of cases. Let's say that you're dating a female. You're doing all sorts of shit to try to have sex with this girl. Now you done had sex with her. You're not sending her flowers every day. You're not jumping out the window as much as you was before you got with her. Now that you got her. It's the same shit with these contracts. You got this contract, you don't have to earn it now. You already got it. The people that go out there and try to earn it is because they love it, just like the female. They still trying to keep her happy because they want to keep her happy. They're not looking at it as okay, I already got her. I don't got to do as much. So it's the same thing with these contracts. They out here trying. They don't have to do as much. They done got paid now. Why should I go out there and play? My back hurt. What I'm playing for today, coach? I already got paid. My check ain't gonna change if I sit out this game.
Wow, wow. I'm gonna. You say Cowboys.
It's either the Cowboys. I don't think Washington wins the division. I know
I
they're going
definitely
to
gonna
the
say Eagles.
playoff.
Eagles.
But only reason I'm not taking the Eagles is because nobody repeats in that division. I mean, it could be the first time, but it's like the Madden curse for me. I can't go. I'm going with history before anything, and the history says the Eagles ain't winning the division.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It could be yeah, yeah. But
They
I
got a
still.
new offensive coordinator. They got to stay healthy. One of their linemen is already
I hope,
hurt, got a knee injury.
I hope they didn't change their playbook.
He better not.
Oh, so let's put our
If you if you make
here.
if you make if you make Hurts throw 30 times a game, they lose. If you make them throw 20 to 21 times a game, they win. So you got to keep it simple and run the ball.
And you got the right running back, but at the same time, that curse is still haunting you. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's have some fun. Who do you think will lead the league in passing yards
Joe Burrow,
again?
he has no choice. They're gonna be behind in every game because their defense can't stop
God
anybody.
damn, bro.
They're either gonna be behind or it's gonna be a shootout. Their defense can't stop anyone. There's gonna be a shootout or they're gonna be behind every game. And then they have a running back that can catch with in Brown. So it's just hard to not throw the ball a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna go with that guy. That guy right next to him with the chip on his shoulder. Named
Yeah,
named,
but
named Baker.
Baker, the only reason I'm not gonna take Baker is right now, um, not what's McMillan is hurt, and um you're probably not gonna get what's Godwin back to like week 3 or 4. So he's pretty much just gonna be thrown to the rookie Buka, the tight end Otten, and Mike Evans all game. If he had his full complement of receivers, then yeah, I could see that. But I mean, you got Higgins, you got Chase, you got Slavo or whatever his name is. They got too many. And then they got 2 tight ends now because they bought in Noah Fant. So you got Noah Fant and Jasicki. So now you could switch up and do some different formations. I just don't see them running the ball a whole lot, and I see them throwing because they're gonna be coming from behind.
Yeah, I get where you're going. I get where you're going, but
And he did it last year.
I just don't. I don't see. Just like last year. I don't think a lot of people thought they was gonna throw the ball that much, but now they gonna play the Bengals a little differently.
I don't think you can. What different are you gonna do? You're gonna double team Chase, leave Higgins 1-on-1. I don't see anything different that teams can do against them.
Okay. Next one.
It's not like the personnel changed.
This should be interesting. Can he do it again? Can he lead the league in rushing? Or this time Derrick Henry like fuck that?
None of the three.
Whoa. Who's gonna lead the league in rushing?
The same person that led it in rushing the last time he was healthy, Christian McCaffrey.
Put the pressure on him.
Saquon wasn't the first one to go out there and run the ball crazy and catch the ball crazy.
No,
Christian was offensive player of the year before Saquon did it.
I want to say catch. He didn't catch that many passes like Christian. I told you, closest thing to Barry, that guy. Closest thing to Marshall Faulk, Christian.
Christian gonna go out there and give you. He's gonna put up 200 yards a game this year as long as he's healthy.
I like Christian to be at least in the conversation because he's gonna have that attitude that Saquon had one year when he came back from injury and everybody wrote him off and shit. He gonna have the attitude to give him the fucking ball. Give him the ball. It's 30 and 20. Give him the ball. It's 30 and 20. Give him the ball. I see that. But I'm looking at Derrick Henry, who's used to leading the league in rushing, and was pissed off he didn't do it last year. I think he's gonna be running a little angry this year.
Yeah, but you got to remember, Lamar takes away carries from Derrick Henry. That's the only reason I'm not going. I think Henry's going to have an amazing year. I got him on my fantasy team.
If we be honest now, if we really be honest with that logic that you just said, so did Hurts.
Yeah,
that boy right there should have broke that record at week 14 if Hurts did that touch and push on the phone.
And he would have had 1 million more touchdowns if they would just give him the ball inside the 5 instead of giving it to Hurts.
Right. I mean, now no defense to my man with the Falcons on, but
Bijan, they've never used him like that.
Right.
For him to be number one. That's why I don't understand why everybody's so high on him this year. They've never used him the right way.
I think he was the first time Falcon running back went over 1,000 yards in years. I think since what was his name?
No, Algier, the kid Algier that's there ran 4,000 yards before, and then they ended up taking him even after Algier ran 4,000 yards. So I didn't like the pick was mind-boggling to me because you had so many holes and you just had 1,000-yard running back who you just got. So it's not even like Algier was there for mad long and now he just had a good year. You just got him. He had over 1,000. Then y'all turned around and drafted a running back after you had 1,000-yard rusher already. It didn't make sense.
I don't know. You know how NFL is very copy and paste.
And they have not used him appropriately yet. I don't remember any games where he had a high volume in rushing and carries. Like, they not feeding him the ball. You just got him to have him.
Think this year change anything, or
who knows?
It's the Falcons.
It's the same coaches.
Same coaches, same shit. Receivers.
Chase.
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 Yeah, because I'm sorry, Jefferson.
Now. Who's up for the next contract? Because you notice Chase is the Triple Crown winner one time soon as he has a contract coming up.
Who's next? Wouldn't it be
so
Jefferson?
Who's gonna be the? Jefferson got paid already. Jefferson and Chase got paid the same year, but the Vikings didn't hold him over the fire. They just paid him.
I don't know. Who'll be the next receiver?
And neighbors ain't up for that. He's not gonna do that. Not that I can. Not that.
Oh, that's his second year. They gonna keep him on the rookie contract, unless he outperforms this
I think Chase still gets it though, cause I think, like I said earlier, they're gonna have to throw a lot.
Jeez Louise. We gotta get some love to defense right now. Sack leaders. You got your boy over here, where they got this guy in front. And then you got, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is that guy? With the Ravens. This was a tough one.
That might be Kyle Van Noy.
Well,
That is Kyle Van Noy.
Really?
Yeah.
This might be a tough one though.
Well, Myles Garrett just got paid, so he ain't. I think Hendrickson still does it again. Cause remember, he's on a 1-year deal, so he's auditioning for his next team. Because he's gonna be that was part of his deal. He's gonna be an unrestricted free agent at the end of this season.
Would it surprise you? Would it surprise you? Well, that definitely gonna surprise me. So I know it might surprise you that it's none of these guys.
Honestly, I think Bosa has a chance only because of the schedule. You're playing a bunch of bad teams.
You're Bosa or the Buffalo Bills?
The other Bosa don't count. Nick, I think Nick has a chance, and it's not me being a homer. He's playing a bunch of bad teams this year. So who better? Like, I think it's gonna be a lot of stat padding this year. And that's the other reason I said McCaffrey too, because you're playing against some bums this year, and you should be able to do some magic.
Some damage.
Against bad teams, you should be able to kill it.
We need some defensive turnovers. Who's going to lead the league in interceptions?
This one, I don't have a clue.
Shit. I don't know. It's like he's a ball hawk. We're at the Lions right here. He's a ball hawk. Then you got Xavier, who I still pissed off the Giants let him go. But you got Surtain, you got my man that with the Eagles, and then you got some corners that got something to prove because they had an off year last year, like Sauce.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that kid from the Eagles might do some things. Mitchell, he looked pretty good last year. He was He was runner up for defensive rookie of the year. Second year in the system, he might be able to pull some things up.
It's gonna be interesting.
But I'm always gonna go with Pat Surtain for now, because right now to me he's the best corner in the league.
It's not just to you. He was on that top 10, so he's the only corner on the top 10. So
yeah. That kid from the Chiefs might do it too, McDuffie, because he's in a contract year. So he might try to go crazy.
Definitely.
Because they still haven't reached an extension.
Oh shit! Did I mess up? I think I did mess up. I was supposed to put week 1 schedule up here. Give me a minute. But my next question actually is for us. I'm gonna remove this for a minute. And our next question. This is as a football fan while I get this damn picture up here. Week 1, what is your favorite moment? Your favorite week 1 moment, and what is your not so favorite week 1 moment?
Oh man, you should have asked me this and gave me some time to think about it.
Oh, why?
You
gotta think about it?
Yeah, because it's been a lot of week 1s.
Well, I definitely got the one that's not my favorite already. It's always going to be not my favorite.
Was that catch that Odell made week 1?
No.
Okay.
But you gonna like my favorite week 1. Trust me. You gonna like it's 2 favorites in 1 game. That's why you gonna like it.
What was that?
My favorite week 1 moment, Monday Night Football, of course, Labor Day, Monday Night Football, 1994, 49ers against the Raiders. Jerry Rice broke the all-time touchdown record he didn't have to, but the way he did it, he caught 2 touchdown passes and he ran for 1, which was a reverse. But the one that he broke was he jumped over 2 Raider players, caught the touchdown, got up, did this. Right? That's the one part. That's one part. The second part is you motherfuckers took a Cowboy linebacker, Ken Norton, and that motherfucker hurt somebody the first week and said, "This is what y'all got me here for." I was like,
Yo, I was hyped when we got Ken Norton Jr.
I'm like, yo, he said that on camera. Like the camera ready, like, this is what they got me for. No, he hurt the dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a lot of week ones.
Now, my least favorite, it's also a Monday night game. Week 1, 1995. Fucking Emmitt Smith, first play of the goddamn fucking game, 75 yards against us. That's it. That's it. I knew he was gonna have a fucked up season after that.
Yeah,
you really got to think about this,
huh? That's a hard one. Because I got to remember which games was actually week 1. That's a hard one. But I definitely would say that Jerry Rice one was definitely one of my favorites. Because that 94, that's the year, that's the last time we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That's what y'all got. And y'all got, now, if you want to say what's your favorite season, that's my favorite season just because all the throwback jerseys.
That season was crazy.
Crazy.
We had everybody.
Shit. Y'all had, that defense. I know everybody on that Super Bowl team.
That defense was so stupid.
Yo. That's crazy because I know everybody on that Super Bowl team. I know y'all had Richard Dent. Richard Dent won Super Bowl with y'all that year. Ken Norton, Eric Davis, Dion, Tim McDonald.
Waters was killing me.
Ricky Waters, which I still don't understand why he left after that season. But money talks, you know. That's not. I mean, we got like Ricky Waters. I always ask this shit about Roger Craig, but Poland never bring up Ricky Waters for Hall of Fame. Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't there long enough.
Ricky Waters?
I don't know. I don't know what his stats was.
I know he's over 10,000 yards rushing, of course. But the fact that this dude ran over 1,000 yards with the 49ers, with the Eagles, and the Seahawks. It's not a lot of running backs at that time that said they went to 3 different teams and ran for 1,000 yards for each team.
He definitely balled.
So I don't know. That's a whole other conversation. I'm trying to find this damn picture. I had it.
Well, shit, I could tell you who playing who.
I got it. I just gotta send it because that's how we're gonna close the show. I got a new phone, so.
And I'm picking my winners.
Here we go. So I'm gonna send it to here. And week one starts this week this Thursday. The defending champs, Eagles, against those Cowboys in Philly. They will raise their banner in front of those poor Cowboys. Poor Cowboys. Well, you said this would be a good week for them to
upset City.
I definitely do that. The Cowboys.
I mean, it's easy to say why it happened. It's week 1. It's a rivalry game. There's so many excuses you can make. Oh, the teams just wasn't sharp yet. Like, there's so many excuses you can make for why it happened.
Oh, wait.
But the fact that everybody's jamming money on the Eagles makes me nervous as a gambler.
Here we go. Let's have some fun with this. week one. Week one, we got. Of course, I just said the Thursday night game, but then you got the Friday night game, the Chiefs
That's gonna be a good game.
rivalry game
That's gonna be a good game.
in Brazil.
Then they're gonna start off showing you what I'm talking about. The Bucks gonna beat the Falcons in Atlanta.
Whew, in Atlanta.
They're gonna show you what I'm talking about off the bat. The crazy part, the Bengals might lose against the Browns.
That's the Battle of Ohio.
The Bengals lose week one every fucking year.
So you don't see nothing changing there.
I don't like the Browns, but I think the Browns always beat somebody in that division.
Hey, what's going on? We got the Dolphins against the Colts, the old AFC East rivalry.
I don't like either one of them. And the Colts are the favorite for that game, like 2.5. I think they're a field goal favorite.
I'm
Think
like the Dolphins.
I don't think the Jaguars are gonna blow the Panthers out, but I think the Jaguars pull it off.
Uh,
Patriots, I got Patriots winning that one.
really?
Yeah.
I'm going for the Raiders.
Why?
I don't know.
What makes you like the Raiders? They got a rookie running back. Who's their best receiver? Myers, who used to be on the Patriots. He's not even a number one receiver for the most part. He's like a really good number two.
I
And
don't.
then after that, you got a tight end, and they don't have a good defense.
I don't know. I'm not confident with the Patriots right now. Not yet.
I think they can beat the Raiders, and it's in New England. Think Drake May gonna run out. Drake May. They got that young boy Travian Henderson running the ball. You got Stephon Diggs.
Mm.
I think I like the
Oh
Patriots
shit! Damn, I
roster.
forgot they had him. I
I
take
got
that
the
back.
Pa-
I take
I
that back.
like the Patriots roster a lot more than I like the Raiders roster.
I take that back. I forgot they
And
had Diggs.
I like Drake May more than I like Geno Smith.
You trust Drake May more than Geno Smith?
And I like Vrabel more than I like um
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Oh shit! Cardinals
Remember,
and Saints.
you always got to remember that Vrabel took Ryan Tannehill and made him the number one seed in the AFC.
That's his claim to fame.
Like, the Vrabel is a very good coach.
If he take that philosophy with New England, they could be a very very shocking team this year. I say favorite.
I think they need more personnel, but I like their chances of being better than they were last year.
Mm. What about those Cardinals against the Saints? Never mind. Next.
That's going to be the blowout. That's going to be the biggest blowout of the weekend.
Here's an interesting game. The Steelers against the
Very,
Jets.
very interesting. They both suck. You got two quarterbacks that are both trying to get revenge on the other team.
Right.
Roster wise, I guess they match up pretty evenly. You got one good receiver on both sides. I think I like the running game for the Jets more than I like the running game for the Steelers.
Yeah.
And I might like the Jets defense more than I like the Steelers defense.
That's
But neither team have a good offensive line, so I don't see either quarterback having a great day.
that's a toss up with that defense though.
Yeah, this game is a pick'em game. I hope nobody's even favored in that game. That's just a pick'em game to me. But I like Rodgers more than I like Phil, so I probably have to give the Seahawks the edge.
Yeah, the Steelers.
I mean, the Steelers the edge.
This is wild that both the Giants and Jets are playing at 1:00. But
I think the Giants, I don't know, bro. I just feel like it might be an upset week one.
it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, because they even last year when they sucked, they didn't. It was a shootout. It was a fight last year, and they didn't even have good quarter. They had Drew Lock at quarterback.
Yeah. Like the first game, remember the Washington beat the Giants with only field goals.
Yeah, they ain't score
And the
no
second game,
touchdowns.
second game, they just that game was crazy. So Yeah, this gonna be a fight because now, dude, I like Daniels, I do, but you're not no secret. This a sophomore year. And every time we say this with people, a lot of quarterbacks do have a bad sophomore. Not so bad, but not.
I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. It was one pitch I did forget. The one you told me about the 25-year-old, the 25-year-old and less quarterbacks or players. He was
Oh
number
yeah.
one. He was number one on it. So yeah, that's gonna be a good game either way. I'm gonna stress out over here, but in my house they leave me alone. They don't touch. They don't talk to me while the Giants are playing. So, Titans and the Broncos. Cam Ward
Broncos.
debut in Denver.
Broncos. That's hard. You going on the road your first game in Denver?
In Denver. I hope, man, you smoke weed, man. But 49ers.
You already know we
Seattle
winning that game.
405.
Smoke in the city.
405. Hey, that's 105 for their time. Detroit is at Green Bay. We were just talking about this shit.
I like the Lions.
I definitely go with the Lions. I
And
don't
the
care.
Lions are underdogs.
Why?
The Texans are underdogs against the Rams. I like the Texans.
Definitely like the Texans.
I might have to do an underdog ticket this week.
You gotta do two of them. Like, why they got the Lions underdogs and why they got the Texans underdogs against
Now,
an unhealthy? They're not healthy at all.
well, the left tackle for the Rams just started practicing this week, and you got him going up against what's the rookie name? Harris, is it? For the Texans?
Mm.
That rookie that they drafted a couple of years ago when they moved up to get him, he's a beast. And then on the other side, you got Daniil Hunter. So Stafford gonna be running for his life.
What the hell? Anyway, Sunday night football. Ooh,
That's gonna be a hell of a game. I
that's
think the Ravens are gonna win it just because they got that bad taste in their mouth from last year.
right. And of course, Monday Night Football divisional game.
Let's go Vikings.
Vikings against the Bears. Hey, I definitely gotta go Vikings. I'm sorry, Williams.
They got Williams Strong 2 picks.
And he. All right, all right. That's the week one. I'm thinking about doing something special this year. I'm thinking about doing a post game for the prime time games. I'm thinking about it. Bro, are you coming down here for VA state event
When is it?
this weekend?
No, I got my daughter. Well, I might just bring her with me.
I might show up Friday. That's the only time I can be over there. But,
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
but definitely let me know. But yes, this is the end of the show. Final thoughts, my brother.
Isn't next week number 50?
5-0, yes.
We're
5-0,
gonna
season
have to
premiere,
figure
season
out.
2.
We're gonna have to figure out something to do. We're gonna have to wear like a New Year's Eve hat or something.
Wow.
We're gonna have to step it up for the 50th episode.
5-0. I made the 5-0. I picked the right partner here. Right partner. So yeah, definitely gotta do something for 5-0. Season premiere. I'm gonna call it the season premiere because it's also been I started this shit last year for week one. So yes, sir. Any final thoughts?
It's a big anniversary. It's gonna be a big one.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Hey man, we're gonna do another 50 and then another 50 and then another 50.
Till we got our own studio.
All of that. The more shows we do, the more we can get sponsorships. All of that.
He thinks like me. Sponsors.
Yes. Imagine us doing this for a living, and that's all we got to do is just talk sports all day.
Bro.
That would be the best job on the planet.
God, quit Johnson, kiss my ass. I'm talking about football, sports, basketball, all that shit.
Best job on the planet.
Oh, you get paid just to watch sports? Yep.
Man, I'm so excited. We are so close to the start of the season. College football didn't disappoint this week. Like, life is just beautiful. Now, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday is all filled with football. This is my favorite time of year.
We can really get technical. Shit. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then you got probably a little college football game here on Tuesday. And bro, you probably only got one day off, and that's Wednesday.
I don't need no days off. Give it to me every day, goddamn it. What is shit?
So yes, next week, 50 episode. We will be talking about week 1, the good, the bad. Please don't be that much ugly. Probably some upsets.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to watch the Green Bay Packers lose because they got Parsons.
Because they thought they was gonna get a pass rush.
Thought he was gonna get out there and do something. I hope he get out there and have 0 sacks.
You know what's fucked up? He probably you probably think that way, and then he probably have one of the best debuts, and that's it.
It's possible.
It's football. It's always a
the Lions have a pretty good old line because remember, they played the Lions. He didn't do nothing in that game.
Yeah, they ran their side too.
So you got to do. You want to neutralize him, run the ball. And that's the Lions' strength, running the ball. Those are their 2 best players besides St. Brown and Hutchinson. Your running backs is the strength of the team. Oof. Running right at Parsons.
Oh, that's going to be all game. He's going to be frustrated, and we're going to get that famous viral moment he did last year when he got frustrated.
No, I think he's gonna behave just because it's week 1.
For now. Then go on his podcast.
Till he get on his podcast.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. You're going to keep in touch all week because I know we're going to get some news here and there. This is week 1. It's not just going to be no happy kickoff. Something's going to happen.
A lot going on.
Yes, sir. All right, brother.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
Over.
And we are out of here. That was my brother. Also, shout out to those that comment. Shout out to those that's going to watch later because y'all do. I'll be seeing my view totals on the clips in the show. Yes, this is week 1, college football week 2. Starts Thursday. No, Friday on ESPN. Anyway, I think in my view, kickoff should be freaking holiday. I wish I could sign a petition to have the NFL kickoff opening day, or any sport opening day, baseball opening day, basketball, holiday. But that's just me. That's just a sports fan in me. But next week, episode 50, season 2 premiere on the podcast. Also, I know today's the 2nd. I am saying this to let you know I am an emotional wreck right now, personally, because in 2 days is a happy heavenly birthday to my mom's, and I'm gonna be a freaking wreck. So please enjoy people that you have in your life, and damn it, get ready for some football. Support your team, Cowboys. That's all I gotta say. Until then, I'll see y'all next week, Tuesday, 4 o'clock Eastern time. Me, D Money. I might have some extra people coming on. Might bring back Lil Bro for Talk That Talk. I might bring back Rocket Reese. We don't know. I don't know. Until then, though, I must say deuces.